Hey, how's it going, everybody? BurntBrian here, and in today's Techy Tuesday, we're going to be taking a look at one of the most beloved pinball machines of all time. I know it's one of my favorites. I'm talking about Attack from Mars. In this 1995 Bally classic, giant cartoon Martians are invading Earth in their flying saucers. Your job, defend the Earth, blast the big central saucer, smash the marching Martian targets, and rip around the ramps and loops to rack up some insane points. This game is fast, flashy, and incredibly fun. Light up 6 major objectives: your super jets, big combos, Martian multi-ball, total annihilation, and epic saucer attacks to unlock the ultimate rule the universe wizard mode. Stack 3 and 4 ball multi-balls, chase massive jackpots, and watch the score counter explode into the billions. This game always had highly inflated score counts. With its hilarious voice calls, stunning animations, and perfect flow, Attack from Mars delivers non-stop action whether you're a beginner or a pinball pro. Get ready to save the Earth and rule the universe. And so this game, again, was one of my absolute favorites. We had it when I was a kid. My dad had this along with several other fantastic pinball machines for the time. And just as a note, this is in no way relation to the movie called Mars Attacks. So this game came out in 1995. The movie came out in 1996. Mars Attacks. Totally different. Just happened to be a coincidence that they came out around the same time. And it is kind of funny that they have sort of similar plots in a lot of ways with these cartoon Martians. But what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at the VPX version of this that it was created by, I think, the user's name was G5K on the Virtual Pinball Universe, VPU. Definitely, you guys, if you have a virtual pinball cabinet, that's where you want to be. It has everything you could want: your back glasses, your putt packs, your play fields, your wheels, all of your loading art, anything you could want. Music. It's just the go-to place for me, and it's like $25 a year, something like that, or $30 a year to get unlimited access to all the downloads you want. I've built a huge collection of games via that way, so definitely recommend you go check them out. I'll have a link down below in the description. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into this. The whole point of this was to tell you a little bit about the game. We're going to go over and actually look at the playfield, talk about some of those big scoring capabilities, the things you want to do to really get the big points in this one, to rack up the billions, and we'll just have some fun with it. So anyway, let's jump to the game. The front-end loader I use to play all of my virtual pinball games is Pinup Popper. I absolutely love it. The way you can customize everything from your back glass playfields, DMD, your topper, your loading videos, all of that you can find on websites like VPU, the Virtual Pinball Universe. And, thank you so much to everyone who spends countless hours making these incredible tables as realistic as you possibly can. So many are duplicates, almost identical to what you would see, and that's kind of the case with Attack from Mars. I had this game growing up again, so it's identical. It's such an awesome game. I loved it. Again, my customization, I can throw my loading screens, all that in there. I did film this video already once, but I screwed up, or somehow the table ended up getting messed up, so we're going to give it one more run through. The whole point of this video is to try to give you an idea. I think I'm going to do a high score run, see how many points I can rack up in just one playthrough. We're going to hit as many of the game modes. I'm going to talk about as many of them as I can while we go through. As you can see down on the bottom, those are the 6 main objectives that we want to hit that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, right above the return to battle flashing light. Those 6 blue lights are the main objectives that we want to go for in this game. So we're going to start this thing up. I always start by trying to get that skill shot as best you can. It's just such an easy way to get a lot of really big points really fast. And we've got one of the ramps there. Typically, I usually try to go right away for the Martian ship because it's going to really determine how my game goes. A lot of times, it can be dangerous going for the ship because the ball can just go right down the middle drain like that almost did. But it's rewarding because you really need to get all of these Martian ships destroyed in order to get to the Attack Mars phase. So you have 5 different countries you have to play through: France, Germany, Italy, England, and USA. And in each of those countries, your goal is to go in and hit that center saucer like that and destroy it. So we managed to get the first one done. Italy is liberated. Now we've got, again, 4 other countries to go before we can get to actually attack Mars. Again, for me, I like the risk. I always go for that. Also alternating your 2 lights up there on the top of the playfield where we got the skill shot. If you alternate just right, you can really rack up some multipliers, 2 times, 3 times, 5 times multipliers. Going to really help you get a big score, even though this game does give you a lot of really big scores in general. We are making some progress. We do have a few of the orbitals. We've got a down the drain. So one thing we definitely want to try to get is the 3 locks. So the green flashing arrow in between the saucer and the ramp. If you lock 3 balls there, that's going to give you one of your at least 3 multi-balls that are in this game. You also have a strobe multi-ball as well as the Martian multi-ball. We've got to hurry up on the saucer, so we're going to hit that. And let's see if we can... Oh, so close. All right, so we unlocked that ship. So we're now working on our next. Really, like I said, I'm really focusing on the ship right now. I want to destroy all the ships that I can. Of course, it looks like we're having some issues here with the table. So some of the lights aren't lighting up properly, and it looks like the ball's getting hung up. So sometimes you run into issues like this with VPX tables. Wow. They're stuck up there for some reason. Stuck at the top. All right, so we got another saucer down. But yeah, something isn't working correctly. Not all the lights are flashing like they're supposed to for some reason. 2 countries down. Working on the USA next. We've already got all the shots we can on that outer orbit. Let's see. Again, we're going for the risky shots here, right? No guts, no glory. We're trying to take out all of these dirty Martians all around the world. Now we got one of the 3 balls locked we need to get that awesome multi-ball. Alright. Making some good progress on the Martian ships. I'd really like to show you the attack on Mars phase. Second ball is down the drain, so we're going to start our third. This probably isn't going to be my best high score because I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. Yeah, so definitely this one's having some struggles today for some reason. It's not playing all that great. Hopefully it'll at least let me play all the way through. Let's see. It's not giving me my stroke of luck. Well, maybe I just didn't really hit that one correctly. We got another saucer down, another country liberated from those Martians. And so obviously the more ships you destroy, the higher your score gets for destroying them. But the challenge also increases as well. So that's something to take into consideration. All right, we got an extra ball. It's going to keep us in the game a little bit longer. Hopefully it'll keep me in long enough to show you the attack on Mars. So your outer, so you've got your 2 ramps and your 2 outer loops. Each one of those you want to hit at least 3 times in order to unlock a special game mode to get all of the jackpots and maybe total annihilation. I think that's actually total annihilation if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's see what we can do here. Really like to get that multi-ball. We got 2 of the balls lit. Or locked, I should say. And you know, our score is super high right now. Again, this game has those super inflated scores. Really makes you feel like you did really good, even if you didn't necessarily do all that great. And you can see the Martians' health. All right, we got all 3 locked. We got the multi-ball going. That's what we want to see. This is a great way to rack up some serious points. You're going to see the flashing jackpots in all the different lanes. That's what you're going to want to shoot for here. You also want to still try to get that saucer as well. And for the multi-ball, it does give you a little bit of a saving grace, so you do have a tiny bit of a ball save working in your favor. We're getting some of these jackpots done. All right, making some good moves here. So there's only 2 more jackpots before you get to the roving jackpot.
Nobody messes with the USA. Super day.
We're still managing to hang on to 2 of these balls, but again, something just isn't quite playing right. Balls keep getting stuck in there. I just cannot get that one jackpot to save my life. And you're kind of stuck here. All right, there it goes. It went away. And I would have almost got the jackpot last second. Stroke a lug, give me something good. Video mode. So this video mode brings me back to being a kid, like the old, I can't even remember the name of the Atari game. It's like where you're the little control center. I just basically try to go from side to side and try to shoot them all if I can. I think I've gotten up to 28 before. Did pretty good. 26. Almost got my best. It was challenging but fun. Like I say, it brings me back to that old classic Atari game. Air Command, something like that. So we only have France left to save from the Martians. We're doing good on our balls. We still have plenty. So we're having a pretty decent run so far. We just might be able to get to the attack Mars. I don't want to say anything too much and jinx myself here now. Still haven't gotten that 5-way combo, which is what usually ends up totally messing me up on the Ruler of the Universe mode, which I, again, still haven't been able to get to. Thankfully, we do still have the extra ball, so we get to shoot again on our 3rd ball. Again, look at the score. It's over 5 million. Game has super scores. I was trying to go for 8 billion at least this playthrough. Like that. At least we have the ball save. That's always good. Let's see. We got a 14-time bonus multiplier. All we need is France. France. Oh, get these filthy machines out of my planet. Oh no. Oh, it's so close. So close to going down the drain. I still have quite a few shots on this ship. Alright, slow it down here. Sometimes you just gotta slow it down, catch your ball a little bit. Where are we at on this ship? Alright, we're about halfway done with it. Good chance we might still make it to Mars. Making some good moves still. See if I can get this 5-way combo. Yeah, I got the 5-way combo. So now to get to the Ruler of the Universe, we just have to beat France, and then we've got to beat... we've got to go and kill all the Martians on their home planet. So what you see right now is the Martians. There are 4 different Martians across the field, 2 up at the top and 2 on either sides. If you get all 4 of them, then you'll start the Martian multi-ball. We got our last saucer destroyed. So now we are on our way to take on Mars on their own turf. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, that was a good ball save there. I just got to get that one other to get that Martian. Right, total annihilation. So that's good. Now we've got, this is another one of those multi-ball modes where you're wanting to try to get all of the jackpots that are lit up. The more you get, the more points you end up with, obviously. Let's see how many we can rack up here. Not doing so good like that. Oh, I did terrible. And the ball went down the drain. Totally bummed on that one. That sucked. I bombed. Score, I got my 8 billion at least, which is cool. But we're on ball 4. We still have a chance to take on Mars. All my lights aren't lit up down there, so now I don't know if I can do the ruler or not. The game is kind of messing up a bit. So now in this phase, you have to hit the ship 10 times in a row. That was the first one. The second one, if you can get in your rhythm, you can hit them, then this can be a pretty quick process. But if you screw up even in the slightest, you can ruin your total chances here. So far, we're doing good. 4 out of the 10 shots in. All right. Each one's giving me a whole ton of points. See, just like that, it can get off track, but you can get it right back on track. 4 shots left. 3 shots left. We just might do it. 2 shots left. Nope. Okay, we got to return to battle. Good. Ball save. Good. We're still in it. We still got a chance. Only, what, 2 more shots left, I think? See if we can snag the ball here. Nope. Ugh. All right, we'll stop it here. See if we can at least get this one. 1 shot left. Can we destroy Mars? Come on, let's do it. 1 shot. Nope. Not like that. Like that? No. It's just teasing me now. It's just bouncing right around. Oh, I got 1 ball left. Thankfully, we're on our last ball. 1 shot left to take out Mars. Can we do it? I want to do it for this video. I really want to get it in. I'm not going to get anywhere near my highest score, but at least you'll get to see what happens when you fully destroy Mars. Alright, come on now. Boom! Destroyed Mars. Cool. Well, good. I'm glad I got to get in there. 2.5 billion points for taking out Mars, and now it's just pretty much open. I don't have the ruler of the universe lit because I'm missing something, I think. It's hard to tell because I can't see with the lights not working properly down there. Stroke of luck. You got the strobe multi-ball. This is where you're going to have to hit the center lane. All the lights kind of dim out and you get just this strobing effect, which this is what I was talking about. If you're light sensitive at all and you go to an arcade playing this in the dark and it starts strobing out, you might not like it so much. The goal here is to just hit that center target where the UFO is. That's where you're going to rack up your points in the strobe multi-ball. Nothing else really gives you much points other than that center target in this game mode. So you want to hit that one as much as you can. Oh no. Okay, save it. Whew. Oh, I lost both balls. No way. Alright, well at least it saved my ball to keep on going with the attack on Mars here. We got the super jets kicking, so we're raking in some big points there for hitting the bumpers up top. This game's taking a lot longer than I thought. I kind of expected to lose by now, but again, I'm glad we got to do a pretty much full playthrough. But again, I have no idea what is still needed in order to get the ruler of the universe mode. I've never been able to do it. I'm going to keep hitting that Martian ship, though. I know that much. Because that's how you can keep racking up some points. Yeah, we going to be able to hit 15 billion today? I don't know. It's definitely more than I expected. Each one of those saucer hits is 100 million. That's all right. All good things must come to an end. So yeah, that's pretty much a full playthrough. Just about all the targets you could hit. My high score today was 13.9 billion. So I got the second highest score on the machine. I'm the only one who really plays this particular table. So I think I'm the only one with the high scores on it. But yeah, not bad. Pretty decent playthrough. I think I got to show all of the different areas to hit, what to go for, what to expect. So yeah, all in all, a super fun game. If you haven't experienced it, but you have a virtual pinball table, definitely go to VPU, pick up this one, and give it a shot. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If anything, I hope you take away from this video a little bit of history about the game itself, and just a look at all the fun things you can do. And literally, whether you are a beginner or a pro, this game makes it fun for everyone by, I think, having those inflated score counts. It lets anybody be able to get billions of points, and it makes you feel good, like you're really accomplishing stuff. You're getting a whole lot of points. So even as a beginner coming in, you hit a few targets, you do really well, you blow down at least one UFO, you're happy with yourself. You got a whole bunch of points. And I think that was an awesome idea to, really get people engaged. I know my local arcade still has one of these. We go and play there occasionally, along with their wide selection of Stern games that they seem to keep evolving in. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure and give it a big thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. I am trying to put out content almost every single day of the week. Please check out my website, www.BurntBrian.com. And as always, stay toasty, my friends. We'll see you in the next video.